What's up, YouTube? Back here again with another video, and I just got a package in the mail. I figured we open it up. We could take a look at my haul for a few items that I ordered from Race Day Quads. This way you can kind of see what the next couple videos I have coming out will be. It's not too exciting, but I do have the new Cyclone 5040s in here. We'll take a look at them. So basically this is more like a first look for those Cyclone 5040s. I'll show you the pitch and all, and I'll show you them against like 5 other different props that I feel are kind of up there at the top of the list as far as freestyle props. So without further ado, let's get into this guy. So I'll show you, see the different things I ordered. Alright, there's the props in the crystal blue, my favorite color. So these are the Dallas Cyclone 5040s. We'll look at them in a second. Let's see, a new camera ring, because they break, and why not? Should be 2 sets of those. Gem Fan, the 2-inch, 2035, 2-inch props. These things are the best if you're running 2-inch. Get yourself some. I needed some more. Let's see what else we got in here. 4 of these little rubber bobbins for building. I ran out. Let's see, we got, should have 2 sets of these. I got some titanium screws. I think it's 6mm and 8mm, I think, are the size I got. I was a couple short for my last build that I did, so I got 8 more of these little titanium screws. These are cool to have left, you know, when you lose things and you start adding things around. And I like that dark gray color. That's basically the main reason. The new FOXEER, there we go, FOXEER Pagoda. This is their Pagoda V2, or their Pagoda, or whatever. It was something new that I haven't seen. It was like $10, so why not a FOXEER Pagoda antenna? Race Day Quads. And they, of course, oh, look at that. Check that out. Now, they usually always throw a battery strap in the mix. But look at that. We got a metal clevis. See if I can pull out one of their, see if I have a original one sitting around. Now, this isn't an RDQ, but normally theirs come with these plastic ones. Check this out. It's a little metal one. I don't know if this is going to be better or worse. Strap feels the same, except for the metal clasp. Could be kind of cool. All right, let's take a look at this antenna real quick. So this stuff's all pretty much whatever. Now they have on the website, they have a stubby version and a long version. This is the long version. So I don't know if it's got any of that there. Omnidirectional, 86mm in length, SMA connector. Yeah, see, this is the long polarization. I don't know what that means. And it's the black color. There was 3 different colors, I think red and green maybe. So it looks pretty good. The so this is a pagoda, but it's nice and covered. You know, it's all sealed inside, which I like, because the ones that I have that are open, they bust apart, and like one crash, they're gone. This is very stiff, which I like. It's about as stiff as an Axie. SMA. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, we'll have to try it out. So yeah, new FOXEER Pagoda. Definitely looks good, man. I'm liking that. And let's get to the star of the show. The Dallas Cyclone 5040. As soon as I seen a video of these guys, I've been wanting to get them. Here they are. All right, let's clear this stuff off, and we'll put it on a quad, and we'll get back real quick. All right. So here is the Cyclone 5040 prop. These are in crystal blue. I think they had crystal purple, black, red. So you can check that out. Looks pretty good. Now prior, for the longest time, I mean probably since the beginning of the summer, I've been flying these Cyclone 5046 or 5045. They're very similar props. So let's hold it up against a 5046. You can see, if I hold this right, you can see 5040 is thinner. The wingtips look very similar. Let's look at the scoops. Again, pretty similar. For 46 and 45, you know, this prop will be a little lighter. It might be able to spin faster. I don't know. That's a Cyclone 5046. Let's check it up against the Wind Dancer that I just reviewed, and I'm like a big fan of. You know, I got all these quads tunes for 5046s. If I can put a prop on and it stays very similar and I don't have to retune it, that's another good thing. I know I forgot to mention that in my review. The Wind Dancers are like that. I put the Wind Dancers on, they felt great. Efficiency went up a little bit. I didn't notice a whole lot of difference other than that. So let's look at the design there. Now this is less aggressive as far as pitch, the number, but this looks less aggressive than this, actually. Maybe because it's this back. Oh yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's just a little back dip makes it look that way. So yeah, that's Gem Fan Wind Dancer 5042. Let's take it up against a V1S 5040. These now are going to be the same pitch number. Let's see. You kind of see the new Cyclones are about equally as thick in this thickest area as the V1S. I mean, that's pretty similar. The difference you see there, it scoops down a little more there, to where this one is kind of more even. Wow, that's a lot more similar with the, you know, different ends, because this does that little point, and this comes to a more fine edge there. I think this is going to compete more with these, but you never know. It might fly more like this. I can tell you, it's definitely thicker. It's a little thicker than this. It's definitely it's stiffer than this, but nowhere near as stiff as the 46. Nowhere near. I'll tell you what, these two are very similar. The Wind Dancer and this 5040 are very similar. The V1S's are a lot lighter. All right, let's look at it against the 5043 V1S prop. All right, now you can see the V1S has got a little higher scoop there. So let's bring in here's the 5042. So this is 43, 42, 40. Can I stack the 40 in there? Can I make this happen? There's the 40 on the bottom, the Wind Dancer 42. 43 is the purple one, and the Cyclone 40 is on the top. Alright, I'll bring in this is a 5048 V1S. So, I mean, I've flown all these props. I mean, all these props are flown. The only one I haven't flown so far is the new Cyclones. But you can see now the scoop is way bigger on this 5048. You know what I mean? The scoop is way taller. Even between the V1Ss. Here's the 5040 V1S and here's the 5048. You know, this one had a little too much amp draw for me. I didn't like this one at all. I mean, I pretty much took this off right away. This one I flew, the 5043, I do like, but I find these V1S props, like, you kind of lose some of the high end. Like, you gain some control in the low end, but I feel like you're losing some of the power on the top end of your punch, you know? Like, you have to punch it up more and longer to get the same effect or the same, you know, throw out of it that I was getting out of these Cyclones. So these ones weren't bad. I didn't mind these, but again, all these V1Ss I had to do like complete different tunes for them. And then I'll bring in my least favorite prop, which is the 5046 Racecraft. I mean, look at that thing. It's only 50-46, but it's got a lot higher scoop. About similar thickness, but you know, the Racecraft has more of a little tip on it. This one, these Racecrafts, even though this is 50-46, this thing sucks way more power than any of these other props. So this would be my least favorite. If I had to rate all of them, least favorite, Racecraft 50-46, then the HQ V1S 50-48, and then the 50-43, and then the HQ V1S 50-40, and then the Cyclone and the Wind Dancer for me are kind of tied. So this is the Cyclone Wind Dancer, and then now we got the new one. So I like the look of them. They look like they're going to do all right, so we'll see. And I've flown all these props on the same motor, the same build. This build here has been my favorite build, my longest flying one. I fly this one the most. So there we go. We're all set up. All right, stay tuned for my Pagoda review. We're gonna have the FOXEER Pagoda review coming up, and the Cyclone review coming up. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.